What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Cleveland Guardians versus Minnesota Twins Major League Baseball matchup going down Sunday, May 19th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. Also, make sure you check out my 2024 Major League Baseball Grand Slam Season Pass. This is for those bettors that are betting $1,000 or more per game this season in Major League Baseball. But what's it going to get you access to? The weighting and rating of my plays for the first time. You're going to know where my biggest bets on the board are. It's also going to get you access to my Nerfies and Yerfies and my first 5 plays that have been absolute money, as well as plays I make throughout the day based on things like line moves, money moves, pitching changes, and lineup changes. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, and that's the kind of bankroll that you're working with, text 775-636-7674. We'll get you some more information. But let's get to this one between the Cleveland Guardians and the Minnesota Twins. The Cleveland Guardians sending out Tanner Bibee to the mound in this one, while the Minnesota Twins will counter with Chris Paddack. And, Bibee, he's had, his fair share of ups and downs this season. And we're going to talk about Chris Paddack in a minute, but both these pitchers are basically sort of in the same boat in this matchup where, one struggles on the road, one struggles at home. Well, obviously, Tanner Bibee being at home is the one that's going to struggle at home. At home this season, an 8.05 ERA compared to, a 1.69 road ERA. At home, a 316 opponent batting average. On the road, a 212 opponent batting average. So Bibee's had his issues for sure. On the other side of the coin, Chris Paddack, an ERA just south of 10 on the road this season. His last 2 road starts, he's given up 13 runs on 20 hits. Over 10 1/3 innings of work. He's given up 3 home runs in those 2 starts as well. And it's just been rough for Chris Paddack. He was a lot better at home before getting roughed up by the Yankees in his last start for 5 runs on 12 hits over 5 innings of work. Now here's the thing. Both these teams have been struggling against right-handed pitching in the month of May, especially the last couple weeks. These two are 2 of the bottom 4 teams in terms of batting average against right-handed pitching in the last 2 weeks. The Minnesota Twins 27th hitting 215. The Guardians are 29th hitting 204. And the team OPS numbers slightly improved for both teams. Minnesota sits in 23rd in team OPS while Cleveland's 28th. Isolated power is sort of where you see the numbers really improve, especially for Minnesota. But the thing for me here is that the Cleveland Guardians, you look at what they've done in this series, they don't look like a team that has been having issues, putting up runs and just doing damage against right-handed pitching, given the damage they've done to the Minnesota Twins so far in this series. I mean, we saw Friday's opener. It was a 3-2 win for the Guardians. Saturday, at the time this video is being recorded, the Guardians just putting the boots to the Twins 7-0. And this has been, a matchup that the Guardians have had a lot of success in, especially already this season. And, Bibee had a great start against the Twins earlier this season. 5 1/3 innings of 1-run ball, gave up 5 hits, 9 strikeouts, no walks in Minnesota. And that was, as part of their 4-2 win in Minnesota at Target Field earlier this year. And I think that, I think Bibee just gets the job done here. If the starters don't play a factor in this decision, you got to roll with the Guardians just based on their clear edge in the bullpen as well. Over the last 2 weeks, a 1.87 staff ERA for the Cleveland Guardians out of the pen. 4th best in baseball, while the Minnesota Twins 2nd worst with a 6.20 ERA. So I'm going to go with the Cleveland Guardians in this one, lay the reasonable price at home, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.